Let's make this easy heart-shaped paracord keychain. It uses a very basic square knot from beginning to end and very inexpensive and easy to source materials. You'll need 90 inches of paracord, a lighter, scissors, and a small sized keyring. You might even have one on you already. Now you'll take the paracord and line up the ends of the paracord just like this, and then go back to the opposite end where you'll have a loop and thread the ends back through the loop just as you see here. This loop you see should measure about 2.5 to 3 inches. Now you're just going to hold the loop just like you see, and with the two ends that are hanging, just begin square knotting right from the top. This can be tricky to do while holding it up with one hand and square knotting with the other, but once you get it started, it does get a little bit easier. If it gets too tough, you can tape it to your table once you get it going. Every few inches of knotting that you do, you can push back or squish the knots back to make it a little tighter. And now let's speed it up a little. Now just keep on going. You should have enough to get all the way to the end. It should be nice and tight. Scrunch it if you need to make it all fit. Once you get to the end, there's no more room, there's no more string. This is how it should look. You'll cut these ends close but not too close. These scissors were not strong enough for what I'm doing, so probably don't use scissors just like this. Then you're going to use the lighter to melt and seal up those ends. And it will be hot, so use caution. Same thing on the other side. So now your circle is complete. The seam where you started and ended will be the bottom point of the heart. So then you'll grab your key ring and you will just kind of look over your circle using the seam as a center point. On the bottom, you just kind of eyeball where the middle would be on the top, and then find a loop just off center to start looping the ring in through. And I'm going to put it right through this loop right here. And I do use a tool to kind of split and hold that ring open, and also to create a bigger loop that is easier to push that key ring through. You can see here I did it off camera, and I just used some needle nose pliers to make that space big. Okay, then this could vary between different projects, but I do count about 8 strings or lines, and then make a space big enough to put that loop through. And believe me, it's not that easy, so I am jumping a little bit ahead. After fussing with it a little bit, I did get it through, and just push it all the way through. And then maybe just shape it up a little bit, but there you go. Project's done. You have a heart. You have a nice little pretty heart keychain. Here's a few other samples in different colors. And I hope you found that to be easy and fun to do. Thanks for watching.